Happy spring. Happy first day of spring to everybody. And on the way here tonight, I Googled what to wear on the first day of spring. And it said, vibrant colors, floral prints, break out your sandals, and add a pop of color with accessories.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I see y'all got the memo. Thank you. I like Google. I Google everything. If I'm looking for a name or an address or phone number or a book or a recipe or a Bible verse, I Google it. Google is still the top search engine worldwide. And every second, there are 40,000 Google searches. I saw some of you with your phones out earlier. You're probably Googling. In a day, there are 3.5 billion searches. In a year, there are 1.2 trillion. That's probably why Google made $75 billion last year. Clearly, we are human beings who like to search for things. We're always searching for things. And sometimes we find exactly what we're looking for. And sometimes we don't find exactly what we were looking for, but we settle for what's available. And sometimes we don't find what we're looking for at all, maybe because we're not looking in the right place. My question for you tonight is, what are you searching for? What's on your list? Not the one for Walmart. The list that's written on your heart. It's probably the same as mine, because we were created searching because we have a need for significance, a need for love, a need to know life's meaning and purpose, and a need to know what happens after this life. Now, there are some of you here tonight who have stopped searching, and you've stopped searching because you could raise your hand and say, I found it. I found what I was looking for. And you say that because you have accepted by faith that Jesus Christ is the answer to all of life's greatest questions. You might still be searching for a better job or a mate, or maybe a cure for that painful arthritis or cancer. But because Jesus has met your deepest need, if you don't find those things, you're good. Because you have found rest for your weary soul in Christ. And you've come here tonight to celebrate that with other believers. And you've come to worship the one who saved you. And I am so glad you're here. I want to ask you to do one thing. As you leave here tonight, I want you to be an ambassador for Christ, to tell the world who is still searching what you found. You know, sometimes as Christians, we're guilty of being a better ambassador for our favorite restaurant, our sports team, our politician, than we are for the life-changing power of Christ. And we can make a commitment tonight to be ambassadors to a searching world. Now, some of you are here tonight, you're still searching. Maybe you found some happiness in a job or a profession, even a relationship, but you know something's missing. Something's not quite right. And the reason you feel that way is because you were created by God to be in fellowship with Him. And that longing and that dissatisfaction you feel will never be satisfied apart from Christ. And I'm here tonight to tell you, you can stop looking. What you're looking for is here. It's not this church, it's not these people, although I don't think you could find a more loving group of people anywhere. But what you're looking for is Jesus. And He's here, and He is inviting you tonight to believe in Him and to receive Him. One of biggest problems with Google is you never know what you're going to get. We've all seen that meme that says, I read it on the internet, so it must be true. And we laugh at that because we know that the internet is not a reliable source for health and well-being, and certainly not the answer to life's greatest questions. But there is a proven, trustworthy source, an answer to your deepest need. In the Bible, we're introduced to a man who was a seeker, a doubter even, and he came to Jesus. And Jesus' response to him was, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. And Jesus proved his love for that man and for us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. And the Bible goes on to say, there is salvation in no other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. That's the word of truth. The choice is yours tonight. You can leave here celebrating or still searching.
Amen.